Good morning children. Welcome to the online class of Gurukul Vidyalaya. Today we are going to start the third chapter of 5th standard, that is tropical rainforest. In this chapter we are going to discuss about what is tropical rainforest, layers of the tropical forest, animal life and plant life and human life. These all things we are going to discuss in this chapter. So let's start. The previous class we have discussed about the heat zones of the earth. As you know, heat zones. The heat zones like the torrid zone, temperate zone and frigid zone. These three heat zones are dividing the earth into climatic zones. Due to these three heat zones, we have why the three heat zones are divided as for the amount of sun rays received by the sun. Our earth is receiving different amount of the sun rays from the sun, so that the heat zones, for according to the amount of the heat, the zones are divided, the heat zones are divided as we discussed in the previous chapter. So torrid zone, as the torrid zone, it starts from Tropic of Cancer to Tropic of Capricorn, and the next one is temperate zone, it is from Tropic of Cancer to Arctic Circle, and Tropic of Capricorn to the Antarctic Circle in the south part, whereas Antarctic Circle to North Pole, that is North Frigid Zone, and Antarctic Circle to Arctic Circle to South Pole, that is South Frigid Zone. That we have discussed in the last chapter. But this torrid zone, as equator passes through the torrid zone, we have discussed equator passes through the torrid zone. The maximum amount of sun rays received by torrid zone. So, due to the maximum amount of received by torrid zone, this zone is having or experiencing a maximum of hot or humid climate. They have hot and humid climate, whereas temperate zone they get slant rays, they have moderate climate, and the frigid zone they get very less sun rays, so that they are experiencing very cool climate. Now, why I have told these things in this chapter also means our chapter speaks about tropical rainforest. This tropical rainforest where we find in the torrid zone. This torrid zone is also called tropical zone, and our chapter links to torrid zone. That's what I have told you. Now, I have told you children, is tropical zone or torrid zone receiving maximum heat from the sun. So, they experience hot and humid climate. Due to hot and humid climate, they are getting also everyday rainfall. So, every day, every evening, they get rainfall along with thunderstorms. So, this type of rainfall is called 4 o'clock rainfall or evening rainfall. And near the equator, we find many forests. That forests are called tropical rainforest. Clear? Now, this tropical rainforests are having different features. What are the features? They have the specific feature like that. They do not shed their leaves. It means throughout the year, whenever they shed their leaves, they lose their leaves. Immediately they get back. It's not like that the leaves are losing during a particular season, but not. This particular rainforest, they do not shed their leaves. So, they remain throughout the year green in color. That is why tropical rainforest is also called evergreen forest. What is called? Evergreen forest. So, what is the evergreen forest? The forest which remain green throughout the year. Why it remains green? Because of they do not shed their leaves. Clear? Now, so this evergreen forest found, the large evergreen forest found in Amazon, the river bank of Amazon. The river bank of Amazon found the largest tropical rainforest of the earth. It is located in South America. Clear? Along with this, there are other places where we find. So, I told you the largest rainforest found in South America, in the banks of river Amazon. The next, we will see in the world map which you will find the south part of North America also found this tropical rainforest. Large part of Central Africa and parts of Australia and Southeast Asia. Clear? These all parts we find tropical rainforest. And if we particularly discuss about our India, India also found this tropical rainforest in Andaman and Nicobar Island as well as Western Ghats and northeastern states. So in India, we find tropical rainforest in Andaman and Nicobar Island, Western Ghats and northeastern states. Clear? This is about tropical rainforest. Now come to about what are the layers are there in the tropical rainforest? What are the layers are there? Tropical rainforest, actually these forests have the specific feature, they have the different layers. These forests are having thick trees, very large trees, and they have the 4 different layers. What are the 4 different layers? Let's discuss. The first one is emergent layer. Emergent layer. Emergent layer means what? The tall trees, in the tropical rainforest you find very big trees which have around 50 to 60 meters high. That type of trees are called, it comes under which layer? Emergent layer. Here the next one is canopy. This canopy means what? Umbrella shape. Means some of the trees of this forest, they form their, due to their broad leaves and branches, they cover the whole forest. So they make an umbrella shape with the help of their branches and the leaves. They are called canopy. They are having around 40 meters height. This is the second layer of tropical rainforest. The third layer is understory. This type of layer or in this layer, the trees are not getting sunlight. Is this canopy layer itself, the trees are observing and not allowing the sunlight to reach to the inside the forest. As a result, the trees or plants what were found under the forest or under the layer of canopy, they are not getting proper sunlight. As a result, they are also very bad, means they are not able to grow properly, as like emergent trees and the canopy trees. So these understory trees, their maximum height is 20 meters high. They are shade, means they like the shade loving trees. They don't want the sunlight. Clear? That is called understory layers. The fourth one is forest floor. In this forest floor, what happens means the bushes, under the forest, the floor of the forest, the bushes are found. That comes under the forest floor. So these are the 4 layers of that tropical rainforest. Means in this, based on these 3 layers, we find the different layers, different types of trees in that tropical rainforest. As I told you, due to the tall trees and thick trees and the broad leaves, they form these broad leaves and branches, they form the umbrella shape, which are not allowing the sunlight to reach to the ground of the forest. As the result, what happens? Inside the forest, even if you go during the daytime also, it remains dark. As well as when rainfall comes also, it takes 10 minutes time to go from up to down, means to reach to the ground floor. It takes 10 minutes time because of the layers of the tree like canopy, they are that much spreading the branches and the leaves, which is very dangerous for the down floor or the forest, inside the forest. It remains dark during the daytime also. So that due to that the soil and inside the forest it is very difficult due to they are having different type of mosquitoes as well as different type of diseases also creates due to they are not getting enough sunlight inside the forest. Clear? Now in this forest this is about the layers. Now let's discuss about plant and animal life. What type of plants are found in this tropical forest? We find the hardwood trees like mahogany, ebony, rosewood, clear, palm trees, bananas, as well as pineapple, cocoa, which one you are using for a chocolate purpose. These all type of plants you are finding in tropical rainforest. Whereas this ebony, mahogany, rosewood, these are all the hardwood trees. They have a specific root which helps to get the nutrition for the tree. That kind of specific root is called buttress root. What is called? Buttress root. Clear? This and one more type of some of the vines are there which takes the help of trees to grow and to get the sunlight. They climb and they take the help of trees and go up and they take the sunlight to get life. Some other climbers are there also, they take the help of the trees to grow. But one specific kind of climber is there which take the help of a tree, but it is very dangerous for the tree is whenever the particular climber climbs or takes the help of a tree to grow, the particular tree itself it dies. So it kills the tree. What is that? Strangler. The climber name is Strangler climber. Remember, Strangler climber is a climber which takes the help, when it takes the help of a tree, it kills the tree. Clear? Even though we find many hardwood trees in the tropical rainforest. Now let's come to animal life. As it is a tropical rainforest, we find different type of animals. Like different types of monkeys, gorillas, chimpanzees, orangutan, as well as some of the animals, they spend their whole life in the plant. They never come down also. As the whole life they spend in the trees. Then even you will find there are some other animals like anacondas, like fishes also found, snakes are also found in the Amazon river, as well as the different types of birds like toucan and macaw. These are some of the birds are found in this tropical rainforest. So, and along with these animals, lions, leopards, you can say hippopotamus, these all are the animals also found in this tropical rainforest. This is about the animal life. Now come to about human life. Human life. What I will say about the human life? It is very difficult. As I told you, it is a thick forest and there is a very less amount of sun rays is reaching to the forest floor. It is very difficult for the people to survive in this forest. Due to the harsh climate, as well as it is the home of the different diseases, which is very dangerous. That's what in this tropical rainforest we found very less population, and that are also the tribal people who are totally not having any contact to the other societies like outside societies. So in Africa we find pygmies. In our Andaman and Nicobar Islands there are group of people are there. Sompen, Ongi, these are some group of people, tribals are living in Andaman and Nicobar Island. In Africa, pygmies, they are having a specific feature. Though they are adult also, they are having short in height, like 1.5 meter they are having the height. As well as some they are having the pygmies. And the other group of tribals are also found in different parts of the tropical rainforest. Mostly these people, they live in the forest and are depending totally like as hunter-gatherers. They live like hunter-gatherers. Means earlier how people used to hunt the animals and collecting their food. The same way this now in modern days also this group of people, they are collect their food from the hunting animals and fishing. Similarly, some of them they are practicing the farmers. Cultivating the lands. For cultivating the land, what they do? They burn. They are burning some parts of the rainforest. After burning, they grow. They are making it useful for cultivation. Cultivation means the land which making or using for growing crops. That is the meaning of cultivation. So what this group of farmers they do? They burn a particular forest for growing crops. After burning, they make cultivation for 2 to 3 years. So after 2 to 3 years, what happens? When the fertility of the soil decreases, this group of farmers, they leave the forest and they go to the other place and they do the same thing in the other place. Means they burn the particular forest and they start their cultivation. So this type of cultivation is called shifting cultivation. We will be discussing in the later chapters or the higher classes. But now you understand that mostly this shifting cultivation practiced by the tribals. Clear, children? Here people or the farmers, they burn a particular forest for their cultivation, and after cultivating for 2 to 3 years, when the fertility of the soil decreases, they leave the place and go to the other place. So this kind of cultivation is called shifting cultivation. Clear? So, and nowadays these all they do this kind of things and they grow like cassava roots, some kind of roots like cassava roots, and they grow plantain, they grow corn. These kind of crops mostly they grow, and mostly these agriculturalists what they do, they collect, they grow these all crops, and from those people are depending totally on the forest, they collect the forest products and they are exchanging these forest products, they are giving to the agriculturalists and agriculturalists are giving to the forest people. Means those people are depending on the forest. So this way, those group of people, this group of tribal people living in a tropical rainforest. But nowadays, due to the increasing of urbanization means increasing of cities, increasing of transportation, increasing of industries, increasing of cultivation land. For that purpose, what is happening? Day by day, we clear the rainforest. As the result, a vast number of forests were cleared. Understand, children? And this is our responsible to take care of our natural resources, as they are providing a lots of things. The people are depending our natural resources for our development. So we have to take care of this. So this is the chapter what I have taught you. I think you will understand, but for that purpose you have to watch the video 2 to 3 times. And after that you should read the textbook. So once again I am repeating, in this chapter what I have discussed. In this chapter we have discussed about the tropical rainforest. The tropical rainforest means the tropical zone, the torrid zone is also called tropical zone. Clear? And this tropical, what is tropical rainforest? And layers of the tropical rainforest. What are the layers? Emergent layer, canopy layer, and understory and forest floor. The next one is animal life and plant life. We discussed about the plant life, we discussed about the animal life. Next, human life. How people are living in this particular region. Clear? I think you will understand, but for that purpose you have to watch the video fully and read the textbook. Without reading the textbook you cannot understand, and for that purpose you have to purchase your textbook. I had seen some of the children have purchased, but there are many children still they have to purchase the textbook. Children, it is very difficult to stay at home, I know. But what to do? In this present situation, we have to stay at home and we have to take care of ourselves, our parents, our grandparents. But at the same time, we must not forget our education. For the development of yourself, for the development of your education, you have to cooperate with the teachers and with the school. Then you will develop and the education system will develop. When all the things will be developed, there will be no problem with us. We can easily defeat the problem whatever we are going to face. Thank you, children.